welcome to another fantastic transformation only here in Toy Transformations. Today we have a super special transformation. We are going to transform these Ever After High dolls into Bubbles and Buttercup from the Powerpuff Girls.
What? No way! You took a bad school photo?
Give it back!
And not just bad, probably the worst school photo ever!
We are going to create the hairstyle and all of the outfit. We are going to make them look pretty and ready to fight crime. So, come on, it's time to begin! Girl power! We have a piece of white paper right here, and with a pencil, we are going to draw an oval. We will draw it very carefully. We are going to use this as a skirt pattern. We are going to draw a smaller oval inside the bigger one with the help of a pencil. Try to make the shape as symmetrical as possible so it looks good. Now, very carefully, we are going to cut it just like this. Try to cut it as straight as possible, and also don't forget to cut the smaller shape too. It will look like a donut in the end. We are going to use this as a pattern for our skirt, so we are going to mark it on a piece of blue fabric. We are going to use this for Bubbles' outfit. After we've cut it, we will have a piece of fabric like this one. So, to create this skirt, we are going to sew it this way. We want it to look a little wavy so the skirt looks a little pleated. This way the skirt is going to look fluffy and cute. Look, this is how it has to look after we've sewn it. Sew it really good so the skirt doesn't fall apart when we try it on our doll. For the top part of the outfit, we are going to create a paper pattern by outlining our doll with the help of a pencil. Just like this, outline it very carefully so you get the right shape. After we have the doll's shape on the paper, we are going to cut it very carefully so we can use it as a pattern. It's going to look super cute, I promise. Now we're marking it on a piece of fabric. This one is a lighter shade of blue than the one we use for the skirt. Mark 2 pieces of this one so we can start sewing the shirt together. Very carefully, we are going to cut the shirts we marked on the piece of fabric, little by little and as straight as possible so it ends up looking good. Now, we are going to sew them together just like this. Remember to sew it backwards so when we flip it upside down, the stitches won't show and the shirt looks better. To create the sleeves, we have this paper pattern. And now we are going to mark 2 pieces on a piece of fabric just like this, and then we are going to cut them. We are also going to sew the sleeves in the same way we did with the skirt. We also want the sleeves to look fluffy and pleated. We'll do this for the other sleeve as well. It's time for Buttercup. We already took the measurements of the doll, and we are going to draw a small shirt design like this one. We will need 2 pieces of this as well. Remember to cut the pattern very carefully. Now, we are going to mark the shirt pattern on a piece of green fabric like this one. Mark it really good and remember we need 2 pieces of this to create the outfit. After we've marked it, we are going to cut them. It's time to sew them together. Try to sew them as good as possible so they stay together. Remember, we sew it backwards so the stitches won't show. The shirt will look super pretty. And now we are going to create a pattern for Buttercup's pants. We took the measurements of the doll and we are going to draw pants on a piece of paper just like this, and then we are going to cut it. Now we are going to use the paper pants to cut 2 pieces of black fabric for the pants. Try to cut them as straight as possible so they look super good. We just need to sew the pants together the same way we did with the other outfit pieces. Sew them really good. Sew them as good as possible so they look super nice. For Buttercup's skirt, we are going to draw with a pencil an oval like this one. But on the side, we are going to draw straight lines to create this shape. Remember to cut it very carefully. When we have our paper pattern ready, we are going to mark it on a piece of fabric. This fabric is a darker shade of green than the one we used for the shirt. We are going to sew the skirt the same way we did with the bubble skirt. We are going to create ruffles so it looks super fluffy. And now, to create the hairstyle, we are going to start with bubbles. For hair, we need these hair extensions to make longer ponytails. This way it will look super cute. We are going to comb our doll's hair a little and then we are going to cut it off. Now, when we have combed the hair extensions, we are going to cut small hair strands. We need lots of them. We are going to use them to create Bubbles' long hair. To glue the hair extensions, we are going to use transparent glue. Remember to follow the hairline so the hair goes all in the same direction and the hairstyle ends up looking good. The ponytails look super pretty, don't you think so? But now we are going to make them look even better. We'll take small sections of hair and we'll add a small amount of hair gel to curl them. Do this with both ponytails. Now it's time to create Buttercup's hair. We are going to comb it really good. This way we will try to make it as straight as possible. And then we are going to add lots and lots of hair gel. Now we'll style the hair little by little. Don't be afraid of using lots of hair gel. We need it to stay in place. We are going to use the comb to shape the back part in a small curl like this one. It kinda looks like a 60s hairstyle, very retro. To create bangs, we are going to attach hair extensions on the forehead this way. Use enough amount of transparent glue so they won't fall off. And after we glue the hair extensions, we will create the bangs by cutting them off. Use the correct length so the bangs don't look too long or too short. We fix the bangs and we settle them using hair gel, mixed with a little bit of transparent glue. I think this Powerpuff girl will look super cool. Now back to Bubbles. With a cotton swab and polish remover, we are going to erase the face details such as the eyebrows, eyes, and lips. With a charcoal pencil, we are going to redo the face details little by little. Be very patient while doing this so the face ends up looking super pretty. And now with blue, we are going to add color to the eyes so they can finally look like Bubbles' eyes. Be very careful when you're painting them so they look good. With a darker shade of blue, we are going to add shadow and dimension to the eye, so we are going to outline it just like this. Very carefully, we are going to paint the other part of the eye with white. This way they look like actual eyes and they also look brighter. With blue acrylic paint, we are going to paint the inside of the eye little by little. We'll try to give it a nice effect so it looks even cuter. With the same charcoal pencil, we are going to mark each one of the eyelashes we need for Bubbles. This way she will have a super sweet look. Now, with a darker shade of blue of acrylic paint, we are going to outline the eye. And we are also going to mark the eyelashes and the pupil with black acrylic paint. And we're also going to add a super tiny white dot on the inside of the eye to create the effect of shine so the eye looks brighter. Now, for Buttercup's face, we are also going to erase the face details with the help of a cotton swab and polish remover. Erase it very good. We are creating Buttercup's eyes. For hair, we used a bright green color, and now we are going to paint the other corner of the eye with white. And with the charcoal pencil, we are going to draw the eyelashes and redo the eyebrows and eyelids as well. To add dimension, I'm going to outline the eye with this darker shade of green, and then we are going to add it in the inside of the eye to give it a nice effect. We'll add the black pupil of the eye with black. Make sure they are the same size so the eyes look good. And finally, we need to add a small white dot right here to add shine and brightness to the eye. Back to Bubbles, we are going to take some yellow paint and cover her whole hair with it. Make sure to cover it really good so you don't leave any spots unpainted. And for Buttercup, we are going to paint the hair all black. Make sure to cover hairs really good and don't leave any unpainted parts. For both dolls, we need to create the iconic white tights, so we are going to take a brush and paint them all white. You can give it several coats so the color stands out. Then, we are going to put on this pair of super cute black heels for our cute Bubbles. They are going to look super cute. Now the second doll, we are also going to paint the legs all white to simulate the tights. For Buttercup, we are going to attach a piece of foam on the feet to create the shoes platforms. Attach it very good so they won't fall off. When the foam is dry, we are going to start painting the shoes with black. Make sure to cover them really good. It's time to arrange everything. We are going to put on the shirts for Bubbles right here. It looks really good. And now we are going to sew the back part so it stays on place. Make sure to sew it really good. And now for the skirt, we are going to do the same. We are going to sew it on the back part just like this. I like how the skirt looks. It looks super fluffy, don't you think? And finally, we are going to attach the sleeves. Make sure to sew it really good so the sleeves won't fall off. Bubbles' outfit is only missing one last detail. We are going to use this thick ribbon to create the iconic Powerpuff black stripe. Make sure to glue it on the back part really good. Look, we also created a small black ribbon to decorate the dress. Use enough amount of transparent glue for this. Bubbles is ready! The most adorable and sweetest Powerpuff girl is here! Bubbles loves animals and cute things.
Whales and sails, sand and tails, that's what Octi likes.
Most people say she is a crybaby, but actually, she is pretty tough and strong. I love Bubbles, she is super cute, and I think we did a good job. And now it's time to put on all the clothes we made for Buttercup. First, we'll put on the cute green shirt. I like this color a lot. It looks super happy. Now we are going to sew the back part of the shirt just like this. Try to sew it as good as possible so it won't fall off. We already put on the pants and the skirt. And now we just need to sew the back part of the skirt this way so it stays in place. And finally, we are going to add a piece of black ribbon on the waist to create the iconic black stripe all the Powerpuff Girls outfit have. For Buttercup, we also created a bow, but this time it's a little bigger and we are going to glue it on the back part of the outfit. Add enough amount of glue so it won't fall off. The tough and brave Buttercup is here! Buttercup is the tomboy side of the Powerpuff Squad.
Time for a well-balanced beatdown. Here's some water. And some fire!
She is always super tough and strong. She is amazing and super cool. She is super good at sports and everything. I like her a lot. I think this doll looks amazing. Guys, here is both of today's transformations. We transform our cute ever after high dolls into the amazing Buttercup and Bubbles. Look, here is the sweet Bubbles. Her dress looks like a princess. She looks super adorable. I love her pigtails. And also look, here's Buttercup. She looks super cool with the hairstyle and her outfit. I think we did an amazing job. So, guys, if you had fun, please give us a like and leave us a comment down below telling us what transformation should we do next. Also, please subscribe and ring the bell so you don't miss any of our next transformations. Thank you so much for watching Toy Transformations. See you soon. Bye.